When I was looking for gap courses, I knew I wanted to work in the winter, so trying to find a summer gap course was more of a priority. So I looked for ones in New Zealand and in Argentina and things like that. But I wanted to stay in Europe, and Warren had a good reputation and stuff, so I went along with that. Mainly to stay in Europe and to do it in the summer, ready for the winter. When I first got here, it was a bit of a baptism of fire of the Saas-Fee evening life. We quickly settled down and got used to how everyone wanted to roll and how we wanted the course to run. But everyone seemed pretty fine. It was, everyone was keen to get on. Everyone was happy to be here. So I think it made it quite easy because everyone liked it here and wanted to ski all the time. So it just made it quite easy to get along. The age groups of people here, the youngest I think is about 16, and I wouldn't like to guess at the oldest. But yeah, for all walks of life really. The program started off with a week of just getting used to ski, getting everyone assessing their levels, more what things you need to work on. The dreaded ski off started the whole thing off to arrange your groups and stream your ability wise. And from then it was a lot of just developing with the coaches. You had a coach every week, changed, not too often, but you had a good range of teaching styles let me think now. Yeah, so we had so the coaches, you got a lot out of different people, how they taught you, different ways of teaching you, and then you just developed from there. So mainly been developing our personal performance has been a main feature, and also working on teaching styles and the lower end of the skiing spectrum, such as like snow plow and those kind of things. On a typical day is we meet to go up at about 8:30, so normally in breakfast for about 7:30 beforehand, meet up with everyone who's going up for the day. We'll go up on the lifts, which take about 45 minutes to get up to the glacier, because the glacier is very high. And then first run of the day is warm up, is just getting used to it again. Then we spend about 15 minutes warming up, doing dynamic stretching, that kind of thing. And then it varies. The actual content for the teaching days varies depending on what the coaches feel we need to work on, either performance-based, high-end skiing, or again teaching lessons or working on your demonstrations for the low-end skiing, like your snow plow and etc. And after that, then we come down about 2 o'clock, where we all stretch as a group for again about 20 minutes, because we've been told to stretch after every day, so make a big effort to do that with everybody. And that's it really. Some days there's video analysis, where we get videoed on the mountain and we go through it as a group, picking apart your skiing. Otherwise, we just have the afternoons off, then we all meet for dinner again in the evening, all together as one big group, and then maybe a few drinks, or who knows what the evening holds. I'd say we have the afternoons off normally, so there's a lot of activities to do. Mini golf is quite a high priority for a lot of days, quite good fun. Play volleyball. There's a luge ride, which is just like a toboggan that goes from a great height. And tennis, yeah. There's a lot of sporting activity that can be done if you're scouting it out. Even like hiking or those kind of things are all on in Saas-Fee. Alongside the skiing coaching, we have a couple of boxes that need to be ticked. So we did a 2-day first aid course with BASP, and that consisted of basic CPR and mountain safety and problems you might come across as a ski instructor. We also did an avalanche awareness day, so off-piste safety, learning about the dangers of going off-piste and what you should be aware of, and transceiver training, those kind of things. Built a massive igloo for 10 people on our avalanche awareness, which was good. Alongside of that, that's all we've done really, and the other box needs to be ticked with shadowing, where we had to be involved with the coaches for a week to try and to make sure we get our teaching hours done, which are required for the Basie. About 2 weeks ago, we had a massive dump of snow. About a metre of snow fell in about 3 days, and it's been amazing since then. Like, we are bordering on powder days in the summer on a glacier, which is ridiculous, quite frankly. I think every coach has something to offer in this, and it's been really one of the things I've enjoyed most is being able to have a range of teaching styles. There's been a few more recurring than others, but I think we've been taught by all of the coaching staff so far, and they've all got something different out of it, because everyone will look at you and see something that needs to be worked on more urgently than others. So I've really enjoyed being taught by all the coaches. When choosing the accommodation, the 3 choices were a double room in the Glacier, which is the posher of the two, and in the dorm the options were sharing a room or a single room. I have my doubts as to what the clientele would be here, so I opted for a single room, and it's been good. I really enjoy the dorm. It's nice to, it serves its purpose, I would say. It's nothing too fancy, but you get your breakfast in the morning and you eat dinner with everyone in the glacier, so yeah, you're not really too concerned about the accommodation because you get to spend half the day on the mountain every day anyway. It's a lovely sun terrace. Yeah, there's a nice big deck to be sitting on for the afternoons, which is lovely, and there's a nice big church bell which keeps me company throughout the day. The highlights of the course have been mainly improving. So much like you feel there's definitely peaks and troughs with these things, but it's been really enjoyable, and it's always good when you've had a problem even if it's only been for a few days, and then they've just turned around and just completely gone away from it. It's like, that's fixed, draw a line under it. That's always really satisfying to get quite a quantified improvement. Other than that, meeting everyone and all the nights out have been really fun. It's always a highlight of the week, that kind of thing. My 1 over par in mini golf is my personal highlight for the Gap course. Hoping it will be unrivaled in future years. With my ski qualification, I'm hoping to teach with it. Basically, I'm looking to further just ski a few seasons with it, hopefully develop a career out of it, see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be enjoyable, and I'd like to use it. No, I'd really recommend this course to anyone who wants to go into teaching and be an instructor. I think the BASI qualifies you quite well for doing these kind of things, or even if you're just looking to improve your CV. I see no reason why this doesn't offer a lot of things to a lot of people.